originally I had just like two things. I was going to show some vinyls. I was going to show a cool arcade stick. But then I came to my basement and found a fuck ton of stuff.
Hell yeah.
So I don't know where to start. You know what? I'm going to push these vinyls aside. Hold on.
I love the shirt, by the
I got
way.
a walking mic. Oh, thank you for the... Let me get this shit out of the way. No, it's not that fancy. I'm too lazy to use the other better mic. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to look cool and have a handheld mic. What's up, people? Ah! Anyways, so, all right. So I was rummaging around and literally just right out of the fucking blue, I notice, I mean, it's been here. It's forever. It's like, this is my like OG NES from fucking, this is the original NES that I had since I was a kid. I was put like in 92. It's got smoke stains all over it. I'm like, this is hilarious. Fucking zapper gun. Still like as if someone just, I think my dad actually plugged it in recently and played fucking Duck Hunt with
that's a classic. I love Duck Hunt.
Wait, Duck Hunt, Super Mario, and World Class Track and Field, just sitting in there. Dude, yeah, I'm like, dude, I got a ton. My family are hoarders. They don't throw anything away. There is just this random. I also just found this random as fuck Game Boy game in the little thing. Sorry.
Dude, I get it. I was fumbling with that controller. I'm like, oh god, it's a dome. It's gonna fall over.
Yeah, I got delicate shit. Take your time.
Fucking Castlevania 2. Belmont's Revenge.
Yeah.
On the fucking whatchamacallit. Just decent. I'm just gonna set that right there.
It's a perfect shelf for it too.
I love your bar, by the way. It looks so cool.
Right, dude. Yeah, my this is like just in my childhood basement. My dad kind of redid this area. There's a little Polish flag right there. We're Polish. Yeah, so it's pretty decent. I said fuck it. I'm gonna set up like a little streaming area or like where I'm gonna talking to the microphone. Be like, guys, I'm gonna rant too. Bah! So
I feel like I'm at a concert. You got like such a professional microphone. You're like ready to hype us up.
It's not that pro. This is like the basic fucking just a regular microphone.
Show off your
So you talked to the
microphone.
girl with AirPods, so
What?
so you talked to the girl with AirPods, so by any extension, you
well,
know
that's
way
better
more.
than fucking like AirPods sound good as fuck. So all right, moving on. I just thought that was cool. So along with my OG NES, I mean, and then right next to it was this big fucker, classic, just sitting there, fucking PS2. It's dude, again, this is the like all this stuff was the like we bought one, we never sold it. It just sitting there, fucking yeah, hoarders, man. We just sitting in there, fucking. Where's the other stuff? Okay.
You remember some of like your memories on that PS2? Like, what were your first games on it that you experienced?
You want to know something funny? This is I think it was officially my brother's PS2.
Oh.
My oldest. I have two older brothers.
You inherited it.
And no. Well, I guess yeah. But what's funny is it was technically I have two older brothers, and it was my oldest brother's. I guess it was a Christmas gift or something for him. So anytime he got a game or anything and I wanted to play it, he was a dick and was like, no, you can't play it unless A, I'm home as well, and B, you can't get further than me in the video game. I'm like, you suck at video games and you never play them, so I was supposed to just wait for you to fucking... He's like, yeah, I don't want to see you beat it first. It was a terrible... yeah, so I have bad memories with this fucking thing. But no. I mean, not bad memories, but you know, it was, I always just remember that. I'm like, and then eventually I got him by getting a 360, and then he's like, "Oh, can I play on that?" I'm like, "Fuck you."
How the turntables?
No. How the turntables? So no, yeah, it was funny, but no. As far as games on this thing, oh, where's Jason? Jason. I played a lot of Street Fighter EX3 on this motherfucker.
Hey, I mean, when it's got the best music,
that Guile theme.
Guile,
man. We're gonna troll Craig with that Guile theme for the rest of his life.
He could have bad taste. It's fine.
He didn't give it a chance. I literally heard the fucking of the snare and then the song about to pick up, and he's like, "Stop!" And I'm like, "What happened? Did the stream break or what happened?"
No, old man Craig didn't give it a chance. Like I knew it was gonna happen.
What a jackass!
There's something cool I want to say about the PS2. I was an Xbox kid. I was such a fanboy. It was crazy. That was the last console wars I was a part of. Where I was like, no, my system's the best. But I learned about the PS2 after, and I mean, maybe you're more of an expert than I am on it. But what's cool is when you start up the PS2, I didn't know this until years and years and years later. All those pillars are like how many games you've launched on the PS2, and how long they are is like your playtime. And I was like, fuck, all right, I'm still an Xbox fanboy, but they win in that regard. That's the sickest shit ever.
That is, I didn't notice that. But now that I think about it, I'm like, I remember first playing this and there only being a few little boxes and shit.
Yeah.
And the more and more games you play, I'm like, wait, there was a lot more boxes later on in the life cycle. I'm like, holy, the damn Japaneses, they know what the fuck.
It's so subtle and cool, and once you see it, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah. I kind of wish they would do shit like that for consoles these days, but no, they're just giving us ass. So this thing's a legend. I do have a few more things.
Oh shit, let's
just
go.
All right, just a couple more just shit that I just found laying around.
I love it.
PS1 controller.
Yeah. Is that analog or is that without
analog?
Not
the analog.
Oh,
not analog.
The OG.
Yeah.
And analog.
Oh.
Now, is that the analog controller or is that a DualShock? Because
this is
difference.
Analog. Wait.
Well, the DualShock
analog controller.
Rumble. Yeah.
No rumble.
Yeah.
I don't think this had rumble.
That was what was nuts, is that they had the analog controller out first, and then it was a huge deal when they came out with the DualShock.
Did the DualShock, was that for the PS1 too? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought the first DualShock was PS2.
No, they had the analog come out with a Great Escape.
No. DualShock
was it
came out
DualShock?
DualShock came out with Great Escape, but the
That's
analog controller came out first. I want to say it was released around the time Alien Resurrection came out. But maybe I'm wrong.
Might be right. I'm not sure. I get that mixed up too.
Classic, whatchamacallit?
Dreamcast controller.
Oh, wait, hold on. This random ass light gun for the Dreamcast?
I've never seen that.
Dude, that's sick. What? Bring that on screen. I love the Dreamcast. Okay, that's awesome.
I think it was a third party.
So do you own a Dreamcast as well, or do you just randomly have the gun?
I'm about to go into a whole story here. And it's about to lead to my it's going to lead to the best thing I got here. So, all right. What year was it? It was 2008, I think, around that time. And it was impossible to get Marvel vs. Capcom 2 anywhere. It was like hundreds of dollars for the PlayStation 2. It was hundreds of dollars for the original Xbox. The cheapest way to play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was to buy a Dreamcast off of eBay for $40. Burn Marvel vs. Capcom 2 because, as everyone knows, you could just burn the games. And there you go. That's how I got to play Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I was like, fuck it. I'm going to get this old-ass, outdated console, burnt, and because I really wanted to play Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I have a Street Fighter tattoo, but that's just because Ryu and Ken are my boys, and my Marvel vs. Capcom 2 roster is just the 3 Hadouken guys. These two and Akuma.
The arcade one-up, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 out now.
What do you mean?
You can get...
an actual arcade?
Yeah, you can get that.
It has online play and everything.
It has online play, yeah.
That is awesome. Okay, so
can I see that tattoo again? That's my favorite thing so far. I want to see that.
Show and tell.
Yeah, show me your skin, Paul.
Is that close enough? Should I get closer?
A little bit. You froze there for a second, but that's. Oh man. Yeah, I see it now. Yeah. Oh.
It's detailed. I like that.
Yeah, I like how it looks like it's breaking through your skin, like with the pixels.
Yeah,
that's
he did.
Great.
Hold on.
Should have been adults only. Paul's showing skin on show and tell here.
Wait.
Oh yeah, no, that's good. That looks good.
So he did the
there's
digital
Samus up there.
Oh yeah. I got.
Look at that.
I got a background. I haven't added it. I'm still like, this is actually like the first, like the second tattoo I got is old as fuck. And I want to add, I've been wanting to add a background to it. Like I want to do a whole like sleeve.
You're doing the Taker
like,
sleeves, the Undertaker sleeves.
I'm going to do an Undertaker sleeve of just video game screenshots on my arm.
Yeah.
But it's like, this is already like 10, 12 years old, this tattoo right here. But he did like this digitized pixel breaking. Oh, wait, I don't know which way to go.
No, it looks proper, dude. That's my favorite thing so far, for sure.
Decent.
Appreciate it. You gotta give updates as you grow the sleeve and everything. I want to see it get built.
I need to get back to it because again, like I said, I hope that it doesn't because this one's so old, and if I put a fresh background on Samus, which I probably might have to just draw over her to brighten her back up, but it still looks, it still looks decent. Okay, so back to Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I'm not done here.
Okay,
so I got it. I got Marvel vs. Capcom. I was playing on the Dreamcast. Oh, you motherfucker! I just saw it. So I was playing on the Dreamcast, and okay. So the reason I love, not only everyone loves Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but I specifically have a fond memory because in my high school, not inside my high school, but out of the 3 years out of the 4 years of high school, not your freshman year, but the rest of the years, you were able to go out for lunch, and there was a pizza place right by my high school that had a arcade of Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and literally every day for lunch, I would go over there and see the same motherfuckers playing. There's one dude with like crooked ass teeth, big fat guy. He was kicking everyone's ass. Dude, this guy wrecked the fucking pizza parlor.
Who'd he play?
The tentacle guy, the green tentacle guy. I don't remember his name. Who else did he use?
If he used Sentinel and Iceman, he's a cheap bastard.
Yeah.
Who's the cactus? Is that the same?
Oh man,
Darkstalkers. I'm not the biggest Darkstalkers fan, but
I think he used the cactus guy, the tentacle guy, and someone else. I can't quite remember. It was so long ago. But for years I would go there. But I kicked this dude's ass once using my triple Hadouken team. Fucking, he was getting pissed. I was just fucking laying on him with the fucking. Oh man, Akuma in the air, fucking throwing it down like a motherfucker. Oh yeah, I was raging like a mother, shooting down the Hadoukens. That's why my name's Paul Hadouken.
So we were looking for Mingo. I'm like, it starts with an A, and I couldn't come up with it.
So okay. So all right, that's my love for Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So when I got the Dreamcast, I really wanted to play on an arcade stick. So Dreamcast has this fucking shitty arcade, third-party arcade stick. I don't know if you guys.
You're gonna show me a Green Goblin.
A Green Goblin. Anyways, no. This isn't the big thing. That was garbage. Yeah. That thing was trash. So eventually, fucking Xbox came out with the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on Xbox Arcade, and I was like, fuck yeah, awesome. Now I can play online, all this shit, yada yada. But I still don't have an arcade stick for it. So I fucking, this is like, I don't know how many years ago, and I've only used this fucking arcade stick like 3 times in my life, and I never whatchamacallit, I never really open it or play it. But hold on.
Boom.
Nice.
Oh damn, dude.
Those were from Mad Cats too, and they were super high quality.
Yeah.
The only thing that pissed me off about it was that the directional thing was like this weird 4 corner shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's
you had to buy an octagon
I did buy that octagon fucking thing, and now it circles perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
You got Ryu, whatchamacallit over there. Hulk versus Zangief on this side.
VC Origins.
The box is so nice. I'd be like, how do I take that out of the box? It's beautiful.
Mega Man versus Iron Man. And
they made it so that those collector boxes, because that Paul, yours has magnets on it, right, for the front doors.
Yes.
Yeah, and they made it so that you could open it and rebox it and have it on display.
Nice.
I had the Street Fighter 4 one for a while, and it was just really, really nice. Really, really nice set.
This is like, again, I'm glad I'm a hoarder and didn't like pawn it off for like when I'm desperate for money. Almost ruined my vinyls.
Yeah, there we go. Not there you go, ruining the vinyls, but just that collector's packaging. They really thought about this being something you'd use and display.
Yeah, they knew people were going to keep that in box. You can tell.
Gently.
Paul, does that have
Smashes
the trap door for the USB? Like where you can tuck the USB inside the sticks? I recall the Street Fighter one had that.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, there it is. Yep.
Wow.
I regret selling mine.
The theme I've noticed with your stuff, Paul, is you keep it in really good condition. Like, everything looks really good.
Oh, this is the only thing that looks good. Everything else is dirty as fuck.
The little icon makes the PS2 and everything look like it's like mint.
Oh, I did rub everything down with alcohol before I put it. I gave it a nice alcohol wipe, so that's maybe why it looks a little clean.
Gotta make it look pretty.
But yeah, that is my Marvel vs. Capcom 2 arcade story. Even fucking the instructions are still in here.
And there's one of my favorite albums, Hellbilly Deluxe.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
the Rob Zombie caught my attention. I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
When he had the hand that feeds up, I was like, okay, you got my attention. Wait, that was the album, right?
Which one?
You had 9 Inch Nails album up. I know.
Oh yeah. With Teeth, I think it's
with
called.
With Teeth, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to go through a quick rapid fire of that, Paul? Since you said you wanted to show some vinyls, we can pop
you know what?
to
I will show some cool, like the actual cool colored discs, because there's some of them are pretty sweet. Hold on here. I feel like a stand-up comedian with my microphone here.
Tell a joke.
That's what I mean. I feel like I'm at a concert or something. Like it makes it feel more professional.
What's the deal with airline food? All right, hold on. All right,
it's not food and it doesn't fly.
Oh, this was anybody ever listen to Il Nino back in the day? Another new metal band. I listened to a lot of new metal.
I love new metal. Send me your favorite song. I'd love to hear it. I have not heard them actually somehow, but I want to.
So I'm just gonna. This one had a pretty sweet looking disc. So, but yeah, no, they were basically like they were on the same label as Slipknot, and basically they're just Mexican Slipknot with fucking whatchamacallit, extra cool percussions.
That's a cool looking disc right there.
Splatter, kind of like a pukey green, but I like what they do with vinyls, man.
That's so nice.
Out of curiosity, now I don't like the sequel trilogy at all, but that had one of the coolest vinyls. Have you ever seen that one?
What's that?
So the start, like the I think it was Force Awakens. It had a hologram that appeared when you would spin the record.
Oh,
that's pretty decent.
Yeah, I hate the sequels with a burning rage, but John Williams still killed it. So I'd buy that for sure.
For sure. If it's still John Williams, I'm down. I just hate everything Disney and all that, so I want to give him the money.
It's
Fuck
not
those
Disney.
bastards.
It's the company that owns the name Disney. It's no longer Disney.
Fucking assholes. All right, what we got there? That is Korn. Life is Peachy. Second album.
Yeah.
Great album.
Love Korn.
Classic.
Oh, the dude, Andrew Sisters. This is fucking old school jazz.
Nice.
Thanks to Fallout 3, I'm super into fucking like swing music. All like basically the whatchamacallit, the soundtrack to Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. Well, more Fallout 3 because they had more jazzy, whereas New Vegas had more like twang kind of country music. But fucking yeah, the Andrew Systems. They did Bugle Boy, Tuxedo Junction. This is like old fucking. I love this shit.
Some good shit though.
Hell yeah! Oh man, listen to the Andrew Sisters. Fucking, they're great. What's this? Beastie Boys. Somebody.
You're gonna have to link us to all this afterwards.
Which Beastie Boys album is that?
This is License to Ill.
Oh, okay, I didn't recognize
the first one.
Cover.
First one.
So Eminem used that cover for his Kamikaze album, also.
Yeah.
Okay.
So people fucking confuse that with M&M's, yeah, exactly. Beatles. This is the first like vinyl I tried listening to, and unfortunately, I bought. Actually, it's over. It's like right over there. Like some shitty record player, like the $50 one off of Amazon that looks like a suitcase. Don't buy that.
Yes.
Don't buy that.
It's supposed to look retro, but it's crap
Yeah,
plastic and everything.
It is. It plays okay, but it's made to play through the speakers it's on, because once you plug it into like some good speakers, it does not have like the internal stuff to make it sound good. So if you want a good turntable and listen to records, you're gonna have to cough up at least like $350 for a decent turntable, proper one with a weight in the back, because a lot of albums these days, dude, I went through 4 or 5 different record players before I landed on the right one, because I'd get one and all right, yeah, that was the first one I got. The second one I got was decent, but I couldn't switch the head to replace the needle. It was like permanently on there. I was like, nope, that's fucked up. And then I returned that one. I got another one, which was the lesser version of the one I have now, and it was actually pretty cool because you pressed a button and the needle would automatically go on it and play it for you. But it wasn't built for modern music, which has like a lot of bass, and the needle would get pushed off of the vinyl.
Jesus.
Like, because the way this shit works is they're actually grooved in there,
right?
And the needle, if you don't have a proper weight, and they'll say, oh, all you need to do is tape a nickel or a quarter on top of the weight. There's a whole thing in the community where they're like, don't do that. If you want to listen to records, you need a proper one with a proper counterweight in the back, and that's how you listen. It could damage it. Yeah, that's why people if you put the quarter on it, you're basically ruining the thing, and that's why the proper counterweight measures exactly like however many grams of weight you need to press down for the optimal. Yeah, dude, vinyls are crazy. Tell me that's not alien technology if you've ever fucking heard it. How is this technology 100 years old? They sent it off to space. There's a reason they sent that shit off to space. They're like, thanks for the technology. Hell yeah.
Yep.
But
it's so bad, but when you showed the Beatles album, I instantly thought of like that Twitter thread we've all been in, where it's like, what's the most overrated thing that you love? And it's like, I love the Beatles, but they're so overrated.
Oh yeah, for sure. But you know what? When you get really, really stoned and you listen to the like more stonery ones, fucking amazing. You're like, why are they so great, man? What the fuck?
Hey, without the Beatles, I wouldn't have Motorhead. That was Lemmy's words, so even though I don't listen to the Beatles, it's like, well, thank you for Motorhead and everything else inspired.
I respect. I too didn't listen to the Beatles before. I listened to everything else first, and then I popped back to the Beatles, and I was like, oh, okay. Beatles is basically like Jesus. There's time before the Beatles and there's time after the Beatles. Everything changed. Like, not only just because now Beatles came out and they put out a record that fucking everyone wanted, and now every other label, every other producer was like, we need to fucking match that. So then the Beach Boys fucking put out a banger album, and then another bang, and then then band after band was trying to top the Beatles, and it really set off this wave of like 50 years of amazing music, and then it just halted in 2010. No good music after 2010. God damn it.
I think that's being generous.
I am being generous. It's more like 2005 is where it died. But
for me, like the 2005 to 2007 era of everything, like anything after 2007, usually not good.
Yeah, I agree. Once technology became more available, everyone had recording shit in their houses. SoundCloud became a thing. All that fucking downhill. Holy shit.